We know when we show up at a scene, we are not going to have the staffing available that would allow us to do our job most effectively. And it doesn't matter whose fault that is or how that came about, we just don't have it.
It is a dilemma fire crews in Muskegon face all too often. What's the best way to tackle the situation with only half of the recommended crew?
News 8's Duncan McLean joins us in studio with how Saturday's early morning fire is raising some questions. Duncan.
Brian, Sue, 2 firefighters aboard the initial engine to arrive at a fire in Muskegon on Saturday morning was not enough to access a hydrant, attack the fire, and charge in to look for victims. So these heroes had to choose that morning. This time, though, was the best case scenario. A neighbor to the fire rushing in who knew how to connect a hose to a hydrant and was brave enough to run it to the front door of the burning home, illustrating just how dire these staffing shortages have become in Muskegon and firehouses around the state.
The crew arriving with 2 personnel, knowing that there's the chance of somebody inside of a burning structure and having to make the decision of what do I do? Because you can go in alone, which is against every established safety hazard that there is, or you can sit and wait. And we are the type of people that are going to do what we can to get the job done, no matter what the circumstances and no matter what risk it puts us at.
Those consequences and impossible choices go far beyond fire responses, limiting effectiveness on medical calls and even water rescues, and severely impacting readiness if any of those calls come at the same time or consecutively, which they always do.
Instead of putting out a fire and working for 15 or 20 minutes at full exertion and then going to rehab, we simply get new air bottle and go back and do it again, and then get a new air bottle and do it again.
Those harsh realities spread far beyond Muskegon.
Here in the state of Michigan, we don't have the right to negotiate for staffing when we sit down with our municipalities.
Hewittson clarified they are allowed to talk staffing during negotiations if both sides want to, but it's not usually done because municipalities, understandably, can't get stuck with a fire department personnel bill that they can't afford. So, unions around the state are supporting House Bill 5290.
We'll never mandate that a city hire firefighters they can't afford. It absolutely won't. The only mandate is that there would be a conversation, at which point the firefighters can present their case. The municipality can hear that and work with the firefighters to try to find what is a safe staffing level within the means of that particular municipality's budget.
A similar bill was filed last year, but never made it to a vote. Howardson hopes Saturday's story and its impossibly positive outcome of no injuries and only 1 home totally lost is a wake-up call.
Now, in our visit to the neighborhood today, we did speak with the man who rushed in to help on Saturday morning. He said he's no hero, just a good neighbor, and declined to go on camera. Hewittson disagreed, saying that that man was the lifeline that bailed out this staffing model once again, and they won't be so lucky to have such good neighbors in the future. That collective bargaining bill remains in committee right now as the legislative year approaches its end. Brian.